Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Ultimate Rewind isn't quite the promo that we thought it was going to be. We've got the good and the bad with this. A very interesting concept with cards getting re-released with higher stats with old promo designs, but not the same promo designs that those players had in the early stages of the year, which is what we thought was going to happen. I mentioned the good and the bad. Let's start with the bad first. The SBC grind. As we're going to get into today, the grind is no different, but it's what we're not packing that's the problem. EA have said there's 500 special cards in packs right now. That's what it says in game. You wouldn't know that by opening packs and doing the 85 by 10s, but on the good side of things, evolutions have completely popped off. We've got the Playstyles Plus Lab and the Playstyles Lab that is taking all cards up to 5 Playstyle Pluses. No matter what type of card it is, if it's only got 4 Playstyle Pluses, you can add a 5th. It could be 99 rated. You can still do that. And there's cosmetic evos as well to bring back a nostalgic twist to this promo. So like I said, some good, some bad, and some free. We got a free 98 Mbappe that's in objectives. We'll talk about that. And we have FC27 promo cards that we were voting on yesterday, and we're going to continue to vote on tomorrow. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today is the day we need to look out for our best chance yet to pack a 99 rated card, because we've got a new player pick allegedly incoming today that is a 98 plus guarantee. It's the first time we've had a 98 plus guarantee pack or pick other than a store pack. Let's talk about it all, guys. If you're excited for this one, drop a thumbs up in the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now we're going to go into the objectives part of content from yesterday first, where we had our second set of the preseason completionist objectives. Of course, this is week 2 with the Katarina Marcario objective on the way to Del Piero, and most importantly, 20,000 coins and an 83 plus pick tradable in FC27. All you got to do is get some wins, play a few games, do this in the double trouble mode. It's going to take you a lot less time because that is still a first to mode. Now, the new content that we had with the new promo yesterday, Ultimate Rewind and objectives, is the free Mbappe. We've got a 98 rated Summer Stars Mbappe that you can get from yesterday, today, and tomorrow's objectives that are going to drop. The Wind It Back, Greatest Hits, and Thanks for the Memories objectives, which will be dropped in this weekend, will allow you to get a free 98 Mbappe, which you could then Evo and give 98 passing and a 5th Playstyle Plus. But that is one of the best free cards we've had, and a very good end game free card for those who would like an end game Mbappe. Now, to get this done, you just have to play a few games with some of these old card design players, like a Foot Birthday player or a Fantasy FC player. You've got, what is this? Glory Hunters, Knockout Royalty, Winter Wild Cards, and Ultimate Scream. And of course, all of those types of cards are in packs right now because of the massive re-release of cards in packs and the Ultimate Rewind promo team. Since we're here talking about it, we got to talk about this promo team, guys. It is very weird. That's probably the best way to say it, because we've got a Joga Benito, Teo Hernandez. We've got a Winter Wildcards, Bruno Fernandez, who we thought when these players were getting re-released, they would be getting the same card design that they had earlier on in the year. That was not the case. The leaks were actually correct on the card designs that they were using. Now, why did EA do this? I mean, Ultimate Rewind, I guess the whole point of it is to drop promo cards of players in earlier card designs. It's not necessarily that one of these players, or like this Bruno Fernandez, was super popular in the beginning of FC 26. It's just these are cards that they put in this promo team and they gave them old card designs. That's virtually the premise, as it seems to me. And it's just weird because when you're opening packs right now, through the last 4 weeks of footies, we knew when we were going to get a good card. You'd see the pink tunnel and you'd be like, oh, this could be a 98 or a 99. It usually never was. This time around, you see a Joga Benito card design or the tunnel for that promo, and you're like, it's a fodder card from the re-release. Well, no, it might actually be a 99. That's how I got Teo Hernandez yesterday. It wasn't even a Joga Benito colored tunnel. He just showed up in the pack behind 2 other cards that were lower rated than him. I was lucky enough to pack my third 99 rated card yesterday from this Ultimate Rewind. Just a cool concept, but also odd at the same time with these cards in packs. Now, the biggest thing in terms of in packs conversation is the best of, because if you see here, it shows a nice set of cards, but that is not everybody that is in this Ultimate Rewind best stuff. If you take a look at the loading screen, the news screen here, it says that there are over 500 best of players available in packs. And if you take a look at the website here, it says that EA have mentioned all 4 batches of players re-released during footies are available in packs, bringing more than 500 players to the pack pool of items right now in game. I think that's the biggest best of that we have ever had, 500 cards. And the math does math. Like if you add together all of the batches, all 4 of them that we had during footies, there are about 500 cards in packs right now. But you would never guess that if you were opening packs. I had more 85x10 upgrade SBCs yesterday that had just gold cards or just a couple of gold cards, or sorry, just a couple of special cards and more gold cards in them than I felt like I had during footies. And that's kind of crazy. With double the special cards that are in packs compared to footies, how does the pack weight feel like it's worth? And how does the pack grind feel like it is worse? That's the real negative part of this promo that a lot of people are not happy about right now. Now, I would love to go to the store. I have a couple of player picks here, but I want to show you guys the pack grind that is still there, but is a little bit more frustrating because you're not packing cards like footies that help you get the pack grind going. Again, that's the problem. You're running out of those special cards that are allowing you to keep the grind unlimited, repeatable, at least in an easy way. This is what I said. Ooh, Harry Kane, that's a nice one. This is what I said in the stream yesterday. It feels like the same pack grind that we had during footies, just like 80% of it, because it is still unlimited, repeatable right now. We were doing it on stream yesterday. Guys, look, I have 72 of the Provisions Players Packs. That's a ton of fodder that I can rinse back into the 85x10s. The problem is getting the special cards for the 85x10s. You're looking for Team of the Seasons. You're looking for those Festival of Football cards. And if you don't get one, you have to make more of an effort to go put that player into a 94 plus icon pack or a 95 plus player pick like I just opened to get that Festival Football player or to get that footies card back from that way, instead of just, as we pack another 97 Daniel Malen, instead of just packing those footies cards like we were doing a whole bunch last week. That's what made the grind easier during footies, is the 95 and 96 rated cards were so much easier to pack. So now with those cards not in packs, it's just more annoying. And again, like you see here, when I open these packs, a lot of these 85x10s, that was a decent one, right? We have 6 special cards there. But a lot of these 85x10s, like you wouldn't feel like there's double the special cards in packs because you're just not getting as many as you think that you would. You're still getting so many golds. Now, again, like I said, you're still getting enough cards where you can do the upgrade pack grind. Again, you're 87 to 89. Ooh, see, there's a bad one. That happens too often right now for what's in packs. The 87 to 89 rated cards that you pack, a lot of those specials that I just got right there were in that 87 to 89 rated range. Put those into the repeatable Footies Provisions Players Pack. That's the exchange. That's giving you a whole bunch of golds to then go do 85x10s. But alas, of course, you need special cards to go into the 85x10 as well. So make sure you're doing either the 94 plus icon pack or this 95 plus footies player pick that's unlimited repeatable, because all it requires is a 90 rated squad, no specials. You just chuck in your extra high rateds here, use some of your extra 87s, 88s, even some 86s, and use all the way up to like 93 and 94 rateds to get footies and Festival Football players that you can then put into the 85x10. Again, it's the same grind that we were doing. It's just more annoying that you're not easily packing footies players that you can rinse right back into the 85x10. Here's my petition for EA Sports. Remove the special card requirement from the 85x10. If you removed like players from the 85 plus player pick a couple of weeks ago because we were like, wow, this is so bad. Well, now with the way the pack grind is, we're saying, wow, this is so bad. Just take off the requirement here or make the special card requirement any special card. I would love to turn in that ratings reload Olise that I just packed and have that count as a special card. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So if they were to change the 85x10 requirements to allow specials of any type or remove the special requirement entirely, that would fix the problem, because that is the problem right now, getting those specific special cards. So the grind is there, but it is a bit more frustrating. Now, speaking of SBCs and grinding, you got to get 23 squads done if you want to grind a 99 rated Rafael Leao, which in fairness is possible with the upgrade pack grind, but with a little more frustration behind that right now. A lot of people are not wanting to go and grind this layout. He has 23 squads. He's 56% upvoted. He's not lengthy because he has 99 dribbling, but he's still going to be very good. And he only has 2 playstyle pluses. You can customize the rest in the playstyles lab, but it is a 99 SBC. Not bad. Also, Neymar. If you have not got a Neymar card this year, you got to craft this one and get him done. He's even evolvable with some of his stats being good, but you could give him a bit more of a pace boost, and some other stats could go up to 98 or to 99 since he's only 97 rated. And again, he is fully customizable in terms of the playstyles, but he is 223 rated squads. Now, the other highlights in terms of SBCs yesterday, we had a 3 of 20 SBC Rewind player pick. When this was leaked before content, it was not leaked as an SBC only player pick. It was leaked as a Festival of Football / Footies upgrade. That would have been freaking sick if it actually included 98s, 99s, and all of the footies cards that were in packs and all the Festival of Football cards that were in packs over the course of the World Cup as well. But unfortunately, it's just SBCs. So after you do it once, you get 99 rated Ferran Torres if you didn't have him, or a couple of other like 97 rated footies SBCs like Phil Foden, who I got from this, and Manuel Neuer, who I got from this as well. It kind of loses its novelty, at least personally. Now, there are some other cards in here that you could be chasing for like sentimental or personal reasons, and go for it if that's you. But for me, honestly, that one is not the SBC to do, to get footies cards, to get those special cards you need for the 85 by 10. It is the 95 plus footies player pick, or it is the 94 plus icon pack. And that is the negative conversation around this promo, and that's why a lot of people are frustrated with it. The confusion with the packs, the pack weight, and the grind. Now, the good part of this promo is the evolutions. Once again, we have awesome Evo content here. We could take any player to 5 playstyle pluses, any card type, no rating restriction, no position restriction, nothing. Everybody can go into here. That is fan-freaking-tastic, because I've got some cards that I never thought I'd be able to put 5 playstyle pluses on, or I didn't even think about it. But now Eusebio, who was never customizable, can get himself rapid plus and be 5 playstyle pluses. And that is awesome. The only thing you want to be careful with here is if you have rewards Evos from maybe last season or a couple of weeks ago in the token stores that say max 4 playstyle pluses or even max 3 playstyle pluses, you might want to make sure you get a player boosted up if that's what you're trying to do statistically through one of these Evos before you take them to 5 playstyle pluses. You see right here, hard yards, the passing the test, great evolution that this is. It's max 4 playstyle pluses, so just keep that in mind there. So that's the first big W as a part of evolutions. The second is the paid Evo endgame echoes that we had yesterday too. This gives 99 defending, and as you can see, not just for my Christian Eriksen card who I'm boosting there, a couple of other chains that are on Footbin, 99 defending Hullets, Rodri's, Zinedine Zidane's, Cristiano Ronaldo's that go into this endgame echoes Evo as well. It is a very good one. It is coins to pay, but it is a very, very good evolution. I was hoping that we'd be able to go to 99 rated through an Evo, and we're not yet, but I'm sure that is going to happen soon. The last thing for Evos yesterday is a nice dub as well, and it is all of the cosmetic Evos that we have in here. It is 16 times repeatable old card designs from FIFA 18, 19, and 20 for Foot Birthday, and then earlier from this year in FC 26, card designs as well that are free to put on a card. Again, 16 times repeatable with no requirements. You just apply it and you get it done. We love nice cosmetic Evos like this when they're repeatable, when they are free, and when they are cool card designs. Man, the Thunderstruck card design was electric. Now begins the fun of kitting out your players in the way that you want them to look. I made my Zlatan Evo have the Foot 18 retro birthday design, the white kit on the white background. Maybe it's too much white going on there. It's kind of hard to see him, but I thought it was kind of cool, and that is why I went with that design there. That's maybe one of the best parts of content yesterday, evolutions. Now, real quick, I want to cover the token store. There's not a whole lot to go in and on about through here because there wasn't much to do, but I will say if you want something to spend your tokens on, I didn't have a good pull from this, but I heard about others who did. Yesterday in the preseason token store, there was a 250 token 94 plus, or sorry, 97 plus times 4 rewind player pick with footies included. You can only do it twice, but I'm absolutely going to open it a second time when I get 250 tokens because it was a fun one. I got all 97s, but it would be a chance at 99s. And the champs rewards this week as well actually look kind of decent and more unique because there's some better packs and player picks of 4 of 8, 97 plus in here for 800 tokens. The 800 token pack, if you're just like Nate, I want to do 85 by 10s, then do this. 25 footies and ultimate rewind players pack. That means you're going to have 25 players from mostly footies and then some from ultimate rewind that you'll be able to get. And of course, a lot of those will be footies and a lot of them will be able to be put into those 85 by 10s. You got a 10 of 15, 96 plus pack here with footies and rewind. And then of course you do have another 97 by 4 as well. So, I think that's interesting with the ultimate rewind players in here. And then, of course, having some higher rating guarantees. I think that 4 of 8 looks pretty good. And also honestly, the 1,000 token pack looks pretty good as well because there's 5 97 pluses guaranteed and the rest are 96 or higher. The 10 of 15 might be interesting as well because it gives you a lot of options, but it's only 96 plus. So those are champs rewards there. And I find that a little bit interesting. But another part of interesting content yesterday was FC27 related news. We had yesterday when we logged in after content a vote where we in-game were voting for promo cards that are going to show up in the first promo, Destined for Glory, of FC27. Now, we knew that we were going to start voting yesterday via the actual ratings database that EA did drop. And by the way, there are some mistakes from this, but you can see here where the voting is. I didn't vote for Harry Kane and Ousmane Dembele. I voted for them last year in FC26. I remember that vividly. And now it says that I voted for them this year. I don't know. That's a bit confusing. But the ratings database is out. I'll put the links to this, the link to the Ultimate Rewind promo page, and even the link to this tweet here with a bit of description on it with like the Destined for Glory cards in the description of the video. But this is what we were voting on yesterday. You had player picks to open up, and you could choose Undav or Saibari, Alvarez or Yarzabal, Malin or Ramos, Thompson or Diani, and Sesko or Isak. And actually, the way that he chose here in this graphic, I was almost exactly like this. I chose Saibari. I chose Oyarzabal instead of Alvarez. I chose Isak, Diani, and I did end up choosing Malin as well. So I guess I have 2 different choices than what he picked. But that's what we were doing those player picks for when we logged in yesterday. And that's what this vote is for once again as well. We are voting to see who gets into the Destined for Glory promo when it does come out at the beginning of the year. And like I said, there's another vote on Sunday. This is the card design, by the way. It's kind of hidden behind the face cam, but it is a really sick card design. And guys, once again, it is a live promo. We'll talk about all that as we head into FC27, but that is what's going on there. Speaking of the ratings and the issue that is inside of here, on EA's website, it is showing incorrect skill moves on a lot of these cards. Joe Bellingham and Pedri and even Claudia Pina are showing as 5-star skill players, but that is actually not accurate. It's crazy. EA's site is wrong, but the websites here like Futbin, they get their, stats and everything, and they get the cards from EA are correct. 4-star, 5-star for Claudia Pina. Jude Bellingham, I believe as well, has a 4-star weak foot 2. Even like Pedri had 5-star skills. He doesn't have 5-star skills actually in FC 27. Messi had 5-star skills as well, and he's obviously going to be 4-4. So if you see some things on that actual EA reveal website that look a bit fishy, well, that's because some of the things actually are wrong. I'm sure they will update that very soon, but that was kind of a weird one that we saw yesterday as well. Now, let's just keep it moving and talk about today. We got this big player pick that is incoming, guys, that might be a best chance so far in this game to get a 99 rated card. It all comes from this tweet that dropped yesterday from FIFA Trading Romania. He says, a 1 of 3 98 plus footies or festival football pick is coming today on Saturday. And somebody replied down below, 98 plus question mark, because that's pretty crazy, right? He says, yes, but not unlimited. This is probably like that one sort of player pick that we've had that's a 95 plus that's like 3 times repeatable per every couple of days. That's what I would expect with this, but who cares? It's a 98 plus player pick. and it's got to be completed with our fodder that we can get right now. Even though the pack grind is a bit annoying, that is the highest rated guarantee that we have had in any sort of pack or player pick in SBCs. And we've only had one other 98 plus pack in this game so far, and it's been in the store, and it was 575,000 coins just a couple of days ago. Wow, 96 Maradona, that's a new one. So this is going to be a must complete SBC today. There are a lot of 98s that will be packable from this, unfortunately, but there's also going to be a lot of 99s because it is Festival of Football and footies, and I'm wondering if icons are included or not. If icons are included, then that gives you more chances at cards like the R9, like the Dino, like the Bale, the Zlatan, the Maradona, and the Henry. So we'll have to see on that one. But since it's a 98 plus, that also means that you've got a lot of 98 rated footies in here, like Sadio Mane, Diani, Yoro, who are super easy to pack and super, super cheap. Boole would be pretty easy to pack as well. And you have all the Summer Stars cards and even like the Star Performers and even some of the PTG cards that were 98 rated from the World Cup promos. They will be included in this player pick as well. So it's a 1 of 3. We'll have to see how expensive it is, but honestly, however expensive it is, like let's say it's 3 squads, 89, 90, 91, that would still be pretty easily completed with the pack grind right now. We'd be able to save up that fodder from opening some 85 by 10s and go get that done. So that is going to be a must complete SBC as it comes out today. Now, the other SBC that we're expecting based off of that leak tweet as well is a new Lautaro Martinez. And it's actually very interesting because Lautaro Martinez's birthday is today. And with this emoji, I'm guessing he might be getting a birthday card design as well. So it might be a refreshed Lautaro Martinez with a foot birthday card design. So if it's going to be similar to Rafael Leao, he could be 99 rated and only have 1 or 2 playstyle pluses, or maybe 0 playstyle pluses because he's a foot birthday card, and then fully customizable in the Evo Lab. So that's one thing to watch out today in terms of the Lautaro Martinez. But other than that, the other content that we'd be getting today would maybe be a small evolution. Maybe we do get an Evo that allows us to actually go cards up to 99 rated for sure. I mean, that's not for sure, but that's one thing that would be hype in terms of evolutions. But there's no other live events. There's no other news there that is like upcoming pretty soon. It's just we got this 1 week of this rewind promo and this new concept and this weird pack weight and these weird pack animations. And then we're not sure what's next because there is a promo after this, but we have no idea. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this promo so far. I know a lot of people think it's really cool. A lot of people think it's not cool. I feel like I'm in the middle. I am, because I'm a little annoyed by the pack grind because of the lack of footies cards. If they had footies cards in packs in this re-release, that would help a lot. Wow, that was cool. Zakaria, Pedri, another Caroline Weir. That's great for SBCs. So I would like it if there were footies cards in packs, or if they just changed the requirement on the 85 by 10. I would also say, I think some of the frustration from the pack grind comes from, wow, it's 3 Team of the Year walkouts in a row. I think some of the frustration comes from the fact that it's been the same pack grind with the same kind of mid pack weight now for multiple weeks. And I'm getting great Festival of Football cards in this, which is really good because you need those. But it feels like we've been doing the same rinse and repeat process now for about 4 weeks. And sure, there's new 99 cards in packs right now. But at the same point, when you're doing the same process over and over and over, and you're not seeing it pay out dividends when you feel like it should in the end game, it gets frustrating. And I totally understand that. So, you know, just do as much packs or as little packs as you want to do right now, but definitely log on today and get those 98 plus player picks done. If the leakers fraud on this one, because they did kind of fraud, as we mentioned, on the yesterday player pick, they said 3 of 20 festival slash footies pick is coming today, and they show like cards that were definitely not SBCs. If this one frauds today, then we'll be very frustrated, but we'll just have to see what comes out. We'll be covering it, of course, on the YouTube video tomorrow. And also, guys, keep an eye out for some really special FC27 content in the next couple of days, okay? Just put the bug in your ear there. Remember that one. Look for an FC27 thumbnail and a pretty crazy title in the next couple of days. I will see you guys in the video tomorrow, though. We'll talk more about FC26 and Ultimate Rewind and see if we get anything cool. Love you guys, man. Thanks for supporting. I will see you tomorrow. It's been Nate TheFutAccountant. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the Prem. Come on, you Spurs. Peace out.